Hello, and welcome to another edition of Country Reds. How's everyone doing? All right, so it's been probably a couple weeks, and you've probably wondered what happened. Well, I've been out. I went on vacation. I went to the beach, had a great time. Anyways, but I'm back, and I am here to answer some of your questions. People had wanted to know about contouring. So, as you know, there's all sorts of YouTubes, I've Pinterest, I have tried all sorts of things in the past, and I'll tell you some faux pas and basically what I am doing now and products that I like. All right. So contouring is really tricky, and people are starting to do all sorts of things. They've gotten like the brushes, and they're really dark, and you do all these different spots, and then you blend and stuff like that. So for me, it's just too much. And it's not that I haven't done it, because I have, and I look back at pictures and I'll just say I looked super muddy. And it's because, and I know you can't see in here because this is really good lighting, but I have all sorts of like age spots. And for me, it's like if I don't really cover them and then I put extra foundation and then I try to do this contouring, my cheeks become super muddy. And at the end of the day, it's just weird. And then there's the whole thing, Bobbi Brown. She's not super about like contouring everything, but I'm going to do it all. I'm going to show you everything, what I know. I get a lot of inspiration from my sister. She used to work for MAC, and so they did all sorts of really cool things too. All right, so these are kind of my new things that I've been loving. And I think I got this after one of the holidays. They were running a special over at Sephora, and this is by Benefit. It's called Cheek Stars. I love this. This was just so cool, and I was like, I think I can work with this. And I have to say, this is by Benefit. The colors, they're very pretty. There's like some highlighters, there's some blushes, but it smells good. I mean, when was the last time you had a blush that smelled really good? Like never. I don't know. All right. So I'm going to show you how to use that. And just like 2 days ago, I went over to Ulta, and they had a Benefit that was in smaller one, because I do like to have a go bag. It seems like I do have elderly parents, and if I do want to go somewhere really quickly, I just want to make sure that I have a makeup bag. Anyways, and this one is also by Benefit, and this kind of had this almost the same colors that I was using, but like this one is the one from Benefit. All these, this was a new one. This was a new blush color that wasn't in this one. And I played with it yesterday, and I really liked it. So, okay, so let's go on about contouring, how to do it. Oh, and another cool thing, with this one came a chart. So you're like, what color do I use? This was kind of good, and I kind of was playing around with this. I don't always go by this, but for those that want to try it, this is really, really good. This was $32. And it is packed with colors. You're getting your money's worth. What do they say? It's like on the front, it said, worth $96 worth of colors. And if you ever bought any from Benefit. And they have on this one, this is Earth Angel. This is the one that I liked, but they had 3 different kinds according to your skin tone. Okay. With that said, let's get contouring. So first of all, you're going to need a contour brush. I use kind of a pointed brush. This one, I think I got an Ipsy bag by Gigi. I think this was also an Ipsy 102 by Firma, and it is a blush brush, means it's a little bit more in the falls of your cheeks. And then I'll even show you how to contour your nose if you want to do that, which again, Bobbi Brown doesn't really think that's a good idea. But for those that want to do it and you have something that you're trying to fix, I'm going to show you how to do that too. All right, so let's get started. Where do I contour to not be, and don't be heavy-handed? Obviously, I have no blush or anything on. So for me, I will take the darkest color, which is this one, which is called Hulu. And some people use it as a blush. I use it as my contour because I notice that if I go dark, I look muddy. And nobody wants to see that. Again, I'm old. All right. So you're going to get in there. All right, here's another thing. Make sure your brush is clean. And you're going to go. And okay, so for me, and you can see like where my cheekbones are. They kind of already go in a little bit. Some people do this. And you can see. So anyways, and you want to just get just right at the end. You don't want to get it all up in here. It's just going right here. Okay. And don't rub too much because then you just start getting muddy. I'm trying to look in my other mirror. All right. Okay. I'm probably going to be heavy-handed just so you guys can really see this because we're going to just keep blending anyway. So don't get scared. Okay. And I kind of get it on my temples, although, you know, I'm already narrow there. So I don't know if I want to do that, but okay. Sorry. I just feel like I have to I have another mirror over here. So if you see me look over there, I'm just seeing if it's even. Oh yeah. Yay for the 80s. I'm having flashbacks when we really did some crazy things. All right. Another place that you're going to be contouring is, or even like bronzing, I like to say, is anywhere the sun would hit. So obviously up here, going to get up here. Okay. And it even shows that on this little paper here, how you're going to be doing that. See, they kind of have it like right here. All right. All right. Another thing too, some people add a little bit right here. What I like to do is, and especially if you have a very full face and you're just trying to, you know, you just want to bring out the shadow a little bit, you can be super precise. I mean, some people will even take like a brush like this and contour. So if you've got some issues that you're really trying to really, you know, have that sharp jawbone, you could get a darker color and you could do it like this. Okay. All right. But for me, I'm just going to go underneath a little bit. And if I was wearing a shirt that was a little bit lower, not cleavage lower, but just a little bit, I might even do a little bit right there because we want everything to match. Okay. So that's that on the contouring. Okay. So, and I have a big fluffy brush that you can just kind of blend everything because we don't want big old streaks. Nobody wants to see that. All right. So now I'm going to take my fluffier brush and here is what it's called. That's sad. Sugar or something, but it's this one right here. Okay. And this one, I just pounce in there. And again, this is your blush. So where does your blush go? It goes on the apples of your cheeks. And remember, you're not in a school play. So you don't want to look like a doll. That's all I can think of when I think of like a school play. The two round cheeks. And again, I'm maybe putting this on thick so that it really shows up on the camera. Okay. So there's your blush. Okay. And again, blending, 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 blending. Okay. But we have all these other colors. What do we do with all these other highlighters and colors, right? Because we got this really pretty shimmery bronze one. And then we have like a really kind of a light color one called Cookie. This is what I do. All right. So that Oh, I'm missing a brush. Please stand by. Maybe it's right here. And what's nice about this set is it actually comes with a little brush for the highlighter. But what do you do with a fan brush? This is what you do. I was like, I have a fan brush. What do I do with it? Now I know. I'm learning. See? But I kind of take that peachy, shiny, and again, if you have wrinkles, just be careful with this because you are going to kind of highlight where the wrinkles are. I don't really have wrinkles right here, even though I do have some wrinkles in the sides of my eyes. Those are called crow's feet. So I do kind of add a little bit of shimmer because I think it makes them not so visible. So I take that Georgia, that shinier color, and I put it more like right here, like kind of right on top by my eyes and just a little bit on the cheeks, just a little bit of shimmer. So it looks really pretty. Okay. All right. Now, what else are we going to do? Oh, you can, if you want to add a little bit just right in the middle. And again, if you have a big wrinkle right here, please don't do that. But my wrinkles are up on this side of, I don't know. I should have been swooping where my 3 wrinkles are here. But anyway, whatever. Okay. Now let's try to figure out, now how do I contour my nose? Say your nose is really crooked, but you're trying to do something about that. I have this palette I like, Huda. Not Huda, just Huda. Anyway, and there's a color in there, this light brown one. And this is gonna be tricky, folks, because I don't have like my close-up makeup mirror. I'm just looking in my camera here, so this should be fun. I might have to use this mirror here. But anyways, so I'm putting it on here, and I always you'll see it at work, and sometimes I still have makeup on the back of my hand right here. I always check it because you don't want to go too dark, and don't use a shimmer color. I just had to say that. Oh gosh, out loud. Okay, now this is what you're gonna do. All right, so you know where your nose should be, and it should be. See, I got a mirror right here. See that? Okay. Again, it's a little bit. Don't go to the store like that. Again, we're just straightening it. And I said, if you wanted to make it narrower, you could definitely bring it in more. Okay. Yeah. Well, anyways, that's what people do. I don't do that. Okay. So you put it on, blending, blending, blending. I cannot express that enough. I have this cool little, it's got a sweet little angle. It's a little fluffy brush. Anyways, and I find that is a really good blender for right here. See? Blend that in so nicely. How about that? How's that? Pretty good. Let me look at my close-up mirror and see if I did it pretty good. This one's still a little bit shows. Okay. So anyways, that's how you would contour your nutties, your nose. All right. So here's something else. Oh, and my daughter even does this. Wait, hold on. Maybe I'll just use this. Maybe I'll just use this brown thing right here. All right. And then she even does this at the end. So if you want to make it look shorter, you can do that. I don't know. I blow my nose all the time. So it's the last thing I want to do is add more makeup to my nose. Okay. So now so you can also take like that, that kind of that bronzing, it's kind of a peachy colored, and you can actually run it down the middle. See, just give it a little shine. Or you can make it a little bit brighter and you can use the cookie and use the little tip. All right. Even on your chin, you can use a little bit of highlighter. Okay. And I even saved this is, remember I showed about the corner of your eyes to brighten it up. And again, you're going up and in. Up towards the brow. And I think I'd mentioned this before, just because I have so many wrinkles now here, I don't always bring a highlighter by my eyebrow, but I am going to show you that today. And then you can even put a little bit up by the eyebrow. Okay. And you can even take like this. So this is a really cool brush because I do like that it's got kind of a straight tip and then a fluffy brush. So it's really good for blending too. And I was doing this sort of thing in the 80s before it was cool. Who knew? Such a trendsetter. I think I even still have some of the sparkly, it was like a light pink kind of sparkle. And you can even take the fluffy brush and do it right here. And again, I just think that it just kind of camouflages those crow's feet. And I was just doing it just because, you know, I was trying to keep the focus here and not, you know, small lips. And everyone's got something. If you got, like I said, if you got great lips, we can talk about lipstick. If you got great eyebrows, you know, highlight those. You can't highlight everything. Okay, so I hope you learned some tricks and tips. Please comment below to let me know if I missed anything. If there's something else that you wanted to learn, or if you want to teach me something, which probably isn't a bad thing. And also, don't forget, have a good day and add a little bit of glitter to your life and someone else's. All right, see you next time. Bye-bye.